Hello and welcome to Patch. I'm your host Paul James. Today I'm joined by Matto Phillips, Damo Camilleri, and we're beginning a series of 3 episodes where we're looking at each of the 3 console manufacturers, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and we're going to kind of discuss a little bit of where they're at and what they need to do to progress and get better through the course of 2019 and beyond. We're going to kick this series off with Xbox. So, where are they at? Are we happy? Are we unhappy?
I'm happy.
I don't know. I'm going to complain and say no, even though I own an Xbox, so I'm that guy today.
Where? I don't know what's going on, but where?
Yeah,
So,
pretty much. Bad.
I'll be that for Nintendo.
There we go.
I don't own the Switch.
And I've got them all, but I'll still be up PlayStation's ass.
Yeah. Well, look, I say no because it just, from the drips and drabs of news that I gather and hear, they're buying up all these third-party things.
Yeah.
And we know in the past that Xbox
studios,
haven't had great third-party support. And, we've seen some fantastic games like Scalebound just disappear. And things like that.
Crackdown 3 comes out and it's a steaming turd.
Wait, has it come out yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Reviews are bad.
Yeah, well, it would be bad for a game that has been hyped for the last 40 years. And
Well, they tried to hype it. No one actually got hyped because
That's why
they could see back in 2013 or 14 when they announced it was a turd. But anyway.
That's why they brought out on Games Pass. If you have a Game
Well,
Pass.
to be fair, every Xbox exclusive's Game Pass. So, like Gears 5, which is undoubtedly going to be awesome, free on Games Pass. So you don't need to buy it. It's awesome. Can't wait.
that's weird. I like it.
realise that.
It's guaranteed money for them.
Yeah, that's true.
It's more money that way than it would be to...
I suppose because the person that makes the most amount of money is the seller of the game,
Yeah.
not the thing. It's the same as shoes. It's like Nike make copious
Money
amounts of
goes
money,
straight to
but
Xbox.
it's because the person down here, something whatever. But yeah, no. Look, I just hope if they are buying all these things that they do something with it, and they don't. We don't have another situation of Rare and they have to kickstart their own game. It's like, hey, you made Banjo-Kazooie. Here's your spiritual successor that, the Microsoft didn't allow us to make because we were making T-shirts instead.
And Connect games.
Oh.
Thankfully, they dug themselves out of that hole and they actually started working on Sea of Thieves, which was decent and is getting better from all reports.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing more and more streams of that.
Yeah.
popping
I
up.
might get onto that next.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves is meant to be pretty good. And it's online, so yeah.
It's online.
Right in your wheelhouse now. You're like, oh shit, I have working internet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's cool that Xbox now, most of their games or all their games are keyboard and mouse compatible. I think that's a great step in the right
Get those
direction.
dorks away from their Excel spreadsheets and drivers and come and play on a real console. Or stay console.
And also the adaptive thing?
Yeah, the adaptive controller for those with disabilities of some sort, physical disabilities.
There you go.
That's really cool. They showed a video of it too. Did shed a tear or something.
The Super Bowl commercial. It's a tearjerker, that one.
Oh, I didn't watch the Super Bowl commercials this year. I watched.
It came out beforehand, but it was designed for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It was a tearjerker, that trailer.
Gotcha.
Go on.
Is it as tearjerky as when they did the Uncharted accessibility one, whereas the guy was I couldn't beat the game because I can't smash a button, so they had
because they use kids.
It's a little challenging, but that's the whole point of gaming.
I can hit the buttons just as fast as they can. And I think I can crush my friends.
No matter how your body is or how fast you are, you can play. It's a really good thing to have in this world.
Yes. Kids are the main subject of the thing here, so...
Okay. Wow. I'm tearing up. Just thinking about it. Okay. Well, that's good. I like seeing stuff like that. That's beautiful, Yeah.
They make big initiatives that are, and whether it's Game Pass or the adaptive controller or even just the studio acquisitions, they're all good things and they've got some good studios.
Yeah.
I was talking about this in another podcast that I guested on the other day, probably weeks ago now, as of the time you saw this. It's great that Xbox are getting all these studios, but outside of Obsidian, people don't really know them, and you can't even they might announce this brand new awesome game, and they'll say let's suppose it's the Ninja Theory guys, from the people who created Hellblade, and people are like,
What's
Like
Hellblade?
there's a small portion of us that love and adore Hellblade because it's amazing, but the majority of people who see that trailer like, I don't know what that is. Oh, and what about DMC? Like, oh, the Devil May Cry thing that people hated, and Heavenly Sword. Like, huh?
PlayStation 3
Yeah,
game
like
that-
people, it doesn't really resonate with people.
Or Ori.
Yeah, well, I mean the Ori folks are awesome, but yeah, obviously different studio.
Yeah.
But and they got a lot of studios that are like that, so you're not necessarily going to get, oh my god, I'm so excited for the next thing from blah blah blah. Like they're really going to
So
have to.
it's almost like
knuckle-
they're starting fresh, though.
They're really going to have to knuckle down to get like, and some of the studios they bought are amazing. So I'm absolutely certain that Ninja Theory will do a great job. Obsidian, whatever they actually do, because the Outer Worlds is still multi-platform. Whatever they do will be awesome, no doubt as well. And Obsidian's probably the one with the most cachet.
Yeah.
If you say, people who did Fallout New Vegas or South Park Stick of Truth, like that actually clicks with people.
Yeah.
But they're the only one, and they bought like 8 studios.
Yeah, and well, that's fine.
So it's,
I mean, maybe they're looking. Maybe they turned around and they,
It's
did
future
reflect
focused.
upon things, and they went, we'll make these things big.
yeah, that's what you kind of need to bank on, is that they can create a great game, and they probably saw, okay, this is what we're starting to work on. Yeah, that fits what we want. Cool, come on board. But they're going to have to really promote the shit out of it and let the game do the talking, because they can't let the title of the studio do it.
Yeah.
None of them are like a Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Or it's not like they
From
went out
the
and said, hey,
creators of The Last of Us comes
and obviously you'll never
Us
get
of Last.
that. But it's not like they went out and got, say, Insomniac, who are taking, they're independent, but then you could say from the people who created Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Resistance, Sunset Overdrive, like that's a awesome list right there. Spyro back in the day. None of them have, they didn't get anyone that's that sort of size. So they're going to have to just promote the shit out of the game and let the game do the talking, and that's fine if they can do it. But we won't see that till next gen.
That's fine. That's fine. The Xbox isn't this Bone Scorpion 1X 360 thing,
Bone,
whatever.
yeah, Scorpio.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a Bone Scorpion? We're talking Mortal Kombat?
This whole thing, it didn't do fantastic, but it served a purpose for them, because they're still very fresh into a console game. Like, you talk Nintendo, you even talk Sony, like, they've had just those couple of years where games really started to pump up. And I know Microsoft have been there from like day one, don't get us wrong. But it's the console versus PC is a very different kind of pacing and thing, it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like when Halo dropped, the world fell, like, everyone was like, wow, what is this? Like, this is incredible.
But then there was the problem of, how do I play this on this incredibly big control?
And why have they called it Duke? Like, what?
Some people froth that controller, man.
Oh yeah, people love the Duke.
I don't get it. I never did, but
Because it's novelty. That's all.
what?
You need 3
It's a novelty,
hands.
that's all it is.
Some people just loved it though. Can you imagine if you had actual big hands instead of your small, beautiful hands?
They're not that small.
Like, look at a poor 10-year-old kid who has tiny hands, who need like a friend just to push the
Palming
buttons,
the
like
camera
you control the sticks. He's just there pushing the.
Yeah,
buttons.
it's just. It's like having
a Street Fighter thing.
Yeah, fight stick. I don't know, man. Like, I don't worry about these companies because
No, the big 3 are fine.
at the end of, I worry about their developers. I mean, you've got to think that some of these places, like, I've pumped 30 years into making games and doing art and everything like that, and then it's like, and then Microsoft is like, and we're pulling the pin on you, sorry, bud. It's like, oh my god, my dream of like punching a dinosaur in the head and gaining its powers is gone.
That would be awesome.
Like,
That's the premise for the next Fable game.
well, scale bound. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going back to that. That everything about it was great, and it could have been great, and then
instead they killed that and kept Crackdown 3.
I mean, if to me, if Xbox went in a completely separate direction, where they went, hey, we're going to kind of be a PC now.
Yeah.
We realised that that's like a lot of, because I don't know the world economy. I don't know, Australia, things are very different from people like our listeners in the States and India. And
All of you listeners in the States and India.
Majority of you Chinese people out there. I don't know what your situation's like. I know that some people can only afford one thing. And if they go, hey, by the way, we're kind of going to integrate Windows 10 into this system, and you can have your computer on your TV.
Oh shit! They're bringing XL to the Xbox.
You want 99 Tetris? Welcome to 6 billion cells.
Minesweeper.
But yeah, to me, it's just this kind of cool thing where you can go, hey, guess what's releasing on the new Xbox? Age of Empires, and you're like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't need to upgrade my computer. Yeah. I'm going to buy a new Xbox.
I've just got this.
This is fantastic, and I can have a keyboard and mouse. Things like that. I think that's a
They're
fantastic...
making smart, future-focused decisions.
And I would love to see that if this is how the systems work, right? That Xbox take this huge step that way, Sony just continue to do their... whatever they've been doing, and Nintendo are like, hey, man, seriously, we
got the Switch, man.
We got the Switch. It's portable. You're having fun. I would love it, because then you've got your portable, you've got your console, you've got your computer console. It's not a console war anymore.
Or VR.
Yeah,
By Sony.
I mean, I would love VR to. I would love Netflix's next step, and I know there's nothing to do with Microsoft's thing. They do it like with the Bandersnatch thing, which shut up was amazing.
It's a turd.
They go because you can watch
But the
VR.
premise is cool.
You can watch Netflix on VR, yeah. You can like think you're in a cinema, whatever. A Netflix VR show would be freaking sweet. Like
360 camera.
yeah, I mean, there's some really sweet stuff if you have an Oculus or whatever. You can download the videos, but I mean, I would love Xbox to jump into that too. Like, go, hey, we're not only going to focus on games here. We're going to give you some freaking sweet media. Like, we're going to work with David Attenborough, and we're going to put you in a 3D camera, and you're going to go through Africa watching this shit. And I'm like, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean?
As long as they don't go Attenborough when there was one thing I saw totally hijacking the conversation here.
It's cool.
There was an Attenborough thing where it was focusing on like baby turtles, and they got attracted to the city that was nearby, and they climbed up on the newly developed freeway, and they all got smashed. I don't want to be one of those turtles climbing out on the road.
No, not you being like.
Let's get those
I've
turtles back out
I've
in the
sat
water.
in frog ponds, like watched frogs like give birth and stuff like that. It's incredible. Like,
Or just watching
freaky stuff.
eating insects go.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
and you can be the camera and watch them, mate.
It's just like, no, I'm just saying, like, this 3D interactive world, like, offer education
I follow
and
what you
things
mean.
like that. Like, I mean, and it doesn't have to be a huge market, but drop, a couple of these things here.
Yeah.
I don't know what the VR store's got on the PlayStation, whether it's just roller coasters and scary shit.
You've got Attenborough stuff on there.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go. I mean, it's a huge market for Microsoft to jump into. Like, even, I mean, can you imagine, like, they do it, what's the thing? I can't remember what it's called. Smart glass or whatever.
Smart glass was a thing.
I'm still waiting
When
for
they
that.
were
I've
trying to get the
heard
dual
that
screen.
they're upgrading that, and there's going to be a lot more integration with for developers to put that in game. I think it's sweet. I would love can you imagine now that we have the Switch, it's kind of easier, but still you got your tablet or your phone there, your inventory, you're playing along, and you're just like, oh shit, I need a med pack. Done. You know what I mean? Oh, I need my map up. Oh, that's it. Instead of having to stop the game, the interaction just goes up. And I think if Microsoft can nail that,
that's where they get their AR thing that they had. I can't remember what it's called, but it was an AR thing they could do. Like, you can be playing the game and your map just kind of lifts out of the table in front of you.
That's cool. That's real cool.
That'd be kind of neat. Maybe we'll kind of direct ourselves to the games that we either know of or expect that are on the way.
Mm-hmm.
When's Halo coming? So Halo Infinite. We already know about it. It was announced at E3 last year. Any
I kind of
ideas?
feel like it's going to be a next gen thing.
Yeah, it gives me those vibes as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
If anything, maybe drop another Spartan Ops.
Oh yeah, one of those
in between,
spin-off things.
Just give us something Halo-y.
Well, we know the Halo TV show is finally actually up and running.
What?
Yeah, it's actually So who knows? Maybe that's kind of that middle ground thing.
Dennis
Gears,
Quaid.
we know it's coming this year. Dennis Quaid is here.
Dennis Quaid. Quaid.
We know that Gears is meant to be this year. When's it happening?
Mid-year.
Mid-year.
After E3, that E3 pops, and then there's that
Trailer.
July, August.
what's it called? What's the season for them? Is it spring?
Oh well, no. Whatever our spring is, that's their autumn, for example.
Yeah.
Whatever it is for us, it's the
So
opposite.
either maybe late fall for them.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe not mid-year.
So your usual October, November window.
Get it in before Christmas. Get people hype.
Fair to assume we're going to get another Forza this year. That's
Is it like a
that's
yearly
just what they
thing?
do.
Or?
Yeah, because they've been going
It's like
Motorsport
Horizon.
Horizon every single year. Fable, what's happening with Fable? I don't think it's dead.
I'd say who cares, but
You're not a Fable fan?
not after 3. 3 was
Fable
pretty-
was Fable 3 was
But if they do
I
do
liked
mediocre.
it. I had
mediocre.
fun with it, but like it definitely wasn't.
the best,
It's not Fable.
It's
2.
not Fable. It's a nice game, but it's not Fable.
They shouldn't have let him talk.
What's
Should've been
there's
quiet.
that actually. Yeah,
So
there's-
I think if we drop a Fable,
They should have
like,
never done the old Connect Fable
yeah.
game. I think that's where it went.
was
wrong.
that Fable Legends or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a long kind of gestating rumor about Fable that Playground Games, the people who do Forza Horizon, they actually have a secondary studio. This bit we know about. They have a secondary studio that's working on RPG of some sort. They're a Pommy studio. Fable.
That would be cool.
And now they've been officially brought into the family.
That'd be one of those things where to actually have to ask a friend to borrow their Xbox if it was a cool game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
don't
mean,
need to
I'm
borrow the game. You just need to
down.
borrow their Xbox and your Game Pass subscription. Thanks, mate.
True. That's true. This Game Pass thing is a phenomenal idea. Sorry, I didn't touch on that again.
No, but we did.
Haven't.
That's fine.
But yeah, no, I think no, and I'm sorry if I'm dominating this conversation. For you people at home,
The man that doesn't own an Xbox.
I mean, I know. I had an Xbox 360, man, and it really hurt me when I saw, like, not that PlayStation 4 was doing better or anything like that, but I just saw that, those great things that could have been happening for the one not happening. It hurts. It hurts to see, like, people's efforts and stuff just not get there, It sucks.
It's also they didn't really sell it too well when they first brought out the Xbox One.
Oh, it was a mess.
It was a mess.
Because PlayStation then did everything they did badly. PlayStation did the opposite. PlayStation was
Let's bring
everyone loved them straight
Let's
away.
bring the console. Let's not bring any games with it.
Yeah, except for Call of Duty, and we talk about the dog.
But you get a free Connect.
Yeah,
No one cares about the Connect.
Rare. Where are they at? What's next? Obviously, they're still developing stuff for Sea of Thieves, but they'll be working on something. What do we expect? / what do we want?
I would love a platformer.
I'd like to see a shooter.
What, Banjo?
For those of you listeners, I'm pointing at a poster here. Go watch Patched if need be, but you've watched it for years because we only just brought this thing to audio. Banjo-Kazooie. Let's make it happen.
So wait,
Third
so
one.
it's Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie,
Perfect
Banjo
draft.
3E. There's nuts and bolts, obviously.
Don't worry about that.
But we pretend nuts and bolts.
Banjo. What's the third one called?
3E.
That's dumb.
That's what they said.
So's 2E.
No, Tooie's fine. Tooie, Louie, Huey, Dewey, they're all good.
Three.
Three,
Trippy.
tree.
Yeah.
Banjo Trippy.
No. But I'd like another Banjo.
Or a Perfect Dark 2, not a 0.
Are we going to see a Minecraft 2? Because that's another thing they own.
No.
No.
I thought about
They've
it.
got that Minecraft Dungeons or something like that. Actually, it's the only thing Minecraft that I'm actually like semi-interested in. It actually looks kind of cool. If you've not seen it, go check out Minecraft Dungeons or Minecraft something.
Look up Minecraft something and then play Is There Vor game.
Yeah.
See how long you can go to find that.
And I guess there was a ton of studios that they picked up, but what sort of game do we want from those developers they picked up? So not necessarily, I want this studio to do this, but what sort of game would you like to see start to come out of those?
A space game. A good space game.
Like, what are you doing in space?
Yeah. Star Wars.
Oh, so he wants Star Wars. There we
Ah.
go. Okay, he wants a Star Wars Mass Effect.
Because EA clearly can't do a good job of doing a good Star Wars game. Just give it to someone else.
Well,
But
Disney said recently they're going to see out the contract at the very least. Because they're not unhappy.
How
Give us
long's,
a nice-
how long's the
That's
contract?
because of this. There's still like 4 years to go. 3 or 4 years to go.
I thought they said they were dumping
It
them.
was a 10-year.
I thought they opened it up to everybody.
No.
Oh, that's bullshit. Congratulations, Disney. You dogs.
Well, we've got Respawn's game at the end of the year, and that's looking... Well, that'll be...
I thought they were
that'll be
cancelled.
No.
Oh.
They announced it from the seats in E3 last year.
Yeah, I saw
And then
that.
what we didn't realise is that as well as doing Star Wars, they were also doing Apex. But, yeah. It'll be good.
Look, I want an RPG.
I just don't want a first-person shooter out of them, or a shooter of some sort, because we already got a ton of them.
No,
out of Xbox.
I want an RPG that's like even if it doesn't even have to be JRPG. Like something open worldy would be cool. Sweet platformer. I want my Fusion Frenzy back. Like, the most fun party game ever. Like I think it rivals freaking Super Mario Party. Like it wasn't based on the ridiculousness of, hey, I don't collect any stars, I can actually win.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
I get that, you know, Super Mario Party is based on a lot of luck, but this one's really shenanigans. You know, yeah. So bring me back a party game or family game that's not connecty. Give me the platformers. Give me a fun cartoon kiddie racing game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you got Crash Team Racing coming out. You've got Mario Kart. Dump your load into it. Like,
Conker's Racing.
Conker's Racing.
Another bad fur day.
Another bad fur day.
Oh, that'd be right.
My God, that would sell consoles.
Well, yeah, if it's
Instantly.
if it's the same sort of sense of humour, yeah, it will.
Yeah. Can you imagine the shit they would just trounce on like the PC culture?
Yeah.
It'd be like South Park.
But that's probably why
steroids.
it won't happen. Also, Battletoads is a thing that's on the way. When's that happening?
Battletoads.
When's that happening? This
That'll
year?
happen this year.
Yeah, gotta be
It
this
shouldn't
year.
be too hard for them to develop. But out of those other studios, I just want to see, and Ninja Theory, they've got, and they develop those sort of games. I want to see an action game.
Action game.
Or action/adventure. You know, you God of War sort of mold, whether it's that or Horizon, those sorts of things. I just don't want to see guns, because that's what they've been so known for years.
Yeah.
Take a leaf out of the PlayStation book, which is working a treat.
Arrows.
Well, whether it's
Slingshot.
arrows or
Grappling
whatever, it's just something different. It's just not me, you know, looking down the barrel of a gun shooting someone.
Bring out the whip again.
Yeah, make the whip great again.
The whips.
Anything else at all? Well, I suppose we should probably wrap. When's the next Xbox coming out? So what's currently referred to as Scarlet? When's that happening?
Next year sometime.
When do we get the announcement?
Probably at E3. Be a small announcement at E3, I reckon.
I 100% agree. Damo?
Yeah. Well, you guys know more than me, so I'm just gonna.
And maybe XO19, they might bring that back too and do that sort of thing as well. Alright, well that wraps things up. We'll visit this same topic again when we're discussing PlayStation and Nintendo in different episodes, so go and check those out. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe. All the usual deal.
Tacos Talks at Twitter.
Matter_Phil.
Paul James Games. Visit the website player2au. That'll take you to the YouTube channel, the website where there's news, reviews, opinion pieces, blah 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 blah. Heaps of awesome stuff there. And then patreon.com/player2au. Kick in a few bucks and you get early access to this and monthly exclusives at the high tiers. That's all. That's Xbox, and it's going to go exactly as we said it would, because we're gaming's godlike entities.
If there's something we're good at, it's predictions.
We've got this beautifully long track record of not getting a single thing right.
Not one thing.
So until next time, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey.